Hi, it's Marina, the Soul Alchemist, and it's time for Pick Your Own Card weekly guidance. And we are looking at the 7th through to the 13th of July. So if you've not had a chance to tune in, I want you to look at the cards, tune in, take a breath, and you've got cards one, two, or three. And I'm going to reveal the messages, themes, and energies that will be supporting you over the next 7 days. We do have a bonus card which is going to give you the most aligned next step to support the main message of the card. And the deck that I am using is the Akashic Oracle card deck, which I'm looking for. Just take a box off here, which is a modality in a box. It does come with a masterclass to get you started and also a key that you can turn into a pendulum to activate karmic healing. That said, there are healing portals within each of the cards as well. So you have a whole spiritual modality in a box system that's going to help you to not only connect with the Akashic records, but to release the non-beneficial energies that are not helping you from moving forward in the most aligned way in life, business, and all of the things. So the theme for this week, given that we have a full moon in Capricorn, I thought we would do a full moon special. So I'm just going to give you a few pointers around the full moon or the Capricorn full moon. So Capricorns tend to come with wanting to have quite a lot of structure. They can fall prey to perfectionism. They can really go into hustle and push mode, and really effort a lot to achieve. So they are achievers. But the key to the Capricorn full moon is to really ensure that those control patterns, those karmic control patterns, are released, that inner authority is really connected into and sovereignty, so that we, particularly all of us this week, that we can lean into leading from wisdom and not trying to prove ourselves, prove our worth, or please and overgive. So it's about letting go of hustle mentality and behaviors and aligning with a powered ease. Also making sure that we have grounded, structured frameworks that supports that ease and flow in our life. So that's what Capricorn moon is going to really help you with. So anchoring divine purpose into grounded, sustainable framework to take in practical action. This is what this full moon really brings this week. Letting go of hustle and align with empowered ease. So release over efforting. Karmic clarity, clear outdated control patterns and activate your new soul strategies. Inner authority, lead from wisdom, not proving or people pleasing. And legacy activation, unlock your unique blueprint for lasting soul-aligned success. So this is what the Capricorn full moon can help you with. Obviously tie it in with now the main focus, the main card. I would encourage you to listen to all of the cards to get a full layered, beautiful reading. And you've got this bonus action step that's going to get you to where it is that you want to get to, or to work with the card message that you have received in the shortest time possible. So we're saving time with that aligned action in the bonus. So if you have picked card one, what this week is really calling for with this Capricorn full moon, and of course we use full moons to really elevate our releases, things that are not serving us, supporting us. It gives us this moment in time where we maybe feel more inclined to give a bit of time to ourselves to reflect on what's not working for us, creating a beautiful ritual with the full moon energy and releasing it. So it allows then that space for new opportunity, new energies to come in. And so the focus for those that have picked card one, I had card two and card three for me when I tuned in, but card oneers, it's your authentic self. We've got all of this beautiful blue. So it's throat chakra, it's visibility, it's authenticity, it's letting down The masks, it's letting the masks slip. Oh my gosh. And where are you wearing those masks, and who are you wearing those masks with? And that actually could be yourself as well, where you are maybe not wanting to admit a certain desire, a certain annoying habit, perhaps, that you have going on. It might be a judgment of others, and maybe you're saying, oh, I don't judge other people, but actually when you reflect on it, it's like, oh, maybe I do a little bit. So it's like, where are we placing these falsehoods into our life? And that could be a protective mechanism. It may be to fit in. There's lots of reasons why we are placing these masks or wearing these masks. And it might be also just to deliver or live somebody else's expectation, desires, and dreams. And this is now time to get real with yourself, to start to understand what is true for you. Where are you ready to let go of those layers, those things that are not part of who you are now? And we are evolving, we are shifting, we are growing, we are, we are not the same people we were maybe even 3 months ago, in a certain way, on a certain level, not the entirety of us, but there's going to be something about us that's shifted and changed in the last 3 months. So are we still hanging on to that old part of us that has shifted and changed, that old part of the identity, the old belief? This card with the full moon in Capricorn is asking you to release that. And that could be the people-pleasing part of the Capricorn, doing the hustle and the pushing and trying to prove the worth. And maybe that's become a real effort, and maybe that's not really helping your physical or mental or emotional body. So it's time to get real with yourself. Use the full moon to sit and just ask, where am I not being authentic in my life, in my relationships, with myself? To start with one thing, one question, look at one life area, authentic with my desires for my life, my relationships, my money connection, my direction, career, whatever it might be, my business. Where am I not being truly authentic? And speak it out loud, just to yourself. Speak that desire or that realization or that admission out loud. That will help either to activate it into your field and let the universe know, or to release it. Now, of course, if you've got this deck of cards, you have a added bonus of being able to work with this card or work with any of the cards individually and leave them out for additional healing to happen in the background, within the records, within your multidimensional being. And all you need to do is ask for whatever can be released about me being able to feel more confident, about stepping into my authentic self, my truth, being able to be more visible, speak up, whatever it might be for you. The card and the healing portal within the card will do its work. Okay. So let me know how that card lands. Let me know if you want to get a deck of cards and you're thinking, I want this modality in my life. I want to be able to tangibly touch the Akashic records with something in my hands. Then this is the deck that will help do that. Or maybe you want to have a one-to-one reading and you want to go a little bit deeper, then reach out to me. The link for the cards will be below, but reach out to me or pop in the comments, oracle reading or something like that, and I can share some more detail about that. Okay, so if you pick card 2 as your main card, this was my first of my 2 cards that I have picked. Oh my gosh, this card came up so much for me. I'd worked with this card for about 4 months last year. So remember, Capricorn, full moon, what are we wanting to release? What are we wanting to establish or up level? Strengthening boundaries. Now, this is the card. This is the name of the card, but you know what? That's not so much what I'm picking up here. And sometimes this is what we get with these cards. Sometimes we have to take the name of the card off and we're really tuning into the picture. And for me, it's the sense of what she is doing on the top of these steps. And this is the glow up. This is feeling really good. And it's like, I am here. So this for me is about owning our energy, owning our sovereignty, really starting to feel confident in our decisions, in what is going on in our experience, what we're calling in. So for me, this is almost like a celebration with this card, an acknowledgement that maybe you've been taking the steps to get to this point and we're pausing and it's like, right, let's celebrate. Let's just have a little look around to see where am I up to? Where have I found myself? Lots of clearing has been going on. She's got this beautiful white dress on, which is just fabulous. And this is almost like this kind of like, position of I'm here and I'm feeling really good. And she's doing it without thinking about it. She's enjoying this sense of really being in her power and being in her glow up. This is the glow up card this week. So I'm kind of taking that off. And, strengthening boundaries might be the reason why she's in her glow up. But it doesn't matter. Whatever the steps have been taken, whatever you've been working on, if you've picked card 2 as your card, this is an acknowledgement. This is like, enjoy that glow up. And if you're kind of just at that pinnacle of reaching the glow up, use the full moon to support you. Now, there is a lot of structure. You'll see there's lots of shapes in this card. And if we come back to the Capricorn full moon, if you've picked card 2 as your main card or one of your cards, then there also could be a call here to release anything that's not helping you put structure into your life, into your business, work-life balance. So there might be just a little bit more that can be done, a bit more research, a bit more implementation that's going to help you then be in your glow up. So just see if there's anything else from a structure perspective, really managing your time and your energy in the most impactful way, optimal way possible. That's where we get the glow up, when we've got this mix of the two, creativity, flow, and structure. They've got to work together. It's divine masculine and feminine working in harmony. So let me know if you've picked card 2 and what your feelings are around this. So remember, number 2, glow up. Number 1, authentic self. It is a little bit of release work coming through there, but feeling safe to take off the mask. Why are you wearing those masks? Time to step into who you are becoming. Step into them now. Card 3. If you've picked card 3 as your main card, it's one of my favorite cards of the deck. I don't think I've got it behind me. I think I did order this one as a card, though, a big card. It's Money Alchemy. For those that know me and been in my world for a little while, you know I love this card. Sprinkling the magic. It's the abundance card. So we're thinking about full moon. We're thinking about Capricorn. She can really effort. She can really put the hard work in. And this card for me is saying just notice where maybe there is that hustle and push around money and trying to get money in. Maybe trying to go too hard in on the manifestation processes, overgiving, overdoing it to, again, open up that flow of money or to pay the bills, whatever it is for you. This card has magic within it. So do allow a little bit of space, a little bit of waiting for the universe to actually bring what it is that you are trying to manifest. Allow some space for the magic to happen. Quite often we can go from one thing to another, trying this, trying that, nothing's working. Oh my God, when we get ourselves into this like help state, anxiety spirals, thoughts around the head, feeling the fear, feeling the stress in the solar plexus. And this card is very relaxed. So this card is about money. It is about abundance. It is about wealth flow. But it's about sprinkling the magic within that and noticing that there's more than one route for money, wealth, and abundance to come to you. Quite often we get fixated on one way that I can attract money, and that has to be through my business or my job. And it is the main source of income, but it's not the only source of income. We can do things outside of that. That can be selling things on eBay or Facebook, going doing car boots, saving money through, I don't know, coupons and things like that. Sometimes, again, we think that the money has to come in a certain form, and it doesn't. It can be through gifts, it can be through bonuses, it can be through what we've saved. Moving our bills around and saving money that way. It all counts as money alchemy. So this is about being more expansive with the way that you are attracting money and being more open to multiple ways of that finding its way into your life. This is full moon Capricorn. Be careful of pushing too hard to get the money in, but also releasing anything that is connected with money blocks. This moon is going to be a really good moon to support you doing that. It's coming back to the flow, coming back to the magic, coming back to I am worthy and I believe that the money is coming in. Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments. Fabulous cards. I'm loving these cards. So just to recap, if you want to get your own deck, then the link will be below. It comes with 2 free bonuses, a masterclass to get you started, and a beautiful illustrated PDF, actually. And also there is pendulum charts that are also included, and a key that you can use as a pendulum to activate karmic healing. But the karmic healing can also be done through the cards individually or collectively on your request. Okay, so bonus card. This is the action step. This is the practical action that we can take that's going to support each of the card messages. This is your fast track. And not unsurprisingly, with the Capricorn full moon, who likes to go all in, over effort, push, hustle, perfectionism, really, really high standards, but to the point where it can be debilitating because we're not making any progress. There is a message within those particular traits, but just in general, in terms of how you show up this week, and I have already spoken about it with the card 2, it's balance and flow. So we have got the structure again, the divine masculine. We've got the divine feminine, where we're going inward. We're really focusing. We've got the glow up energy here. So this is where the glow up comes in. It's listening to our own rhythm. Do you understand what your rhythm is actually, in terms of when your energy is like really high and when it feels a little bit lower and you've got to take a bit more time for yourself? These are the things that are really important to start to understand about ourselves. So what is your rhythm? What is your balance? What is your flow? If you start to understand that more, you can really maximize productivity in the right times of the day or the week or the month, where you can really collapse time and space and get the most from that. And then know that you can step back, recuperate, reset yourself, nurture, nourish, do all of the beautiful things. And that is your cycle, that's your pattern, that's your rhythm. But unless we start to pay attention to that, we're going to keep just being in the Capricorn, full on productivity, value and worth in what I output, rather than coming back to self and bringing this element and also that support of the rhythm of the universe, and that trust, that ebb and that flow. That is very soothing, actually, when you think about the waves lapping on the beach. It's very soothing. So how can you bring that soothing motion into your life? How can you bring that in? So this card is saying, find out where you need your balance and flow, and that's going to help bring alignment in the shortest time. It's going to help you work through the cards in the most aligned way, those messages. It is a balance between divine masculine and divine feminine. You've got the glow up that's happening, which is a reflection of that card, and the structure coming in here. You've got all of the blue, beautiful blue energies in there. So again, it's connecting in beautifully with that card. And we have the, again, for me, it's like the gold, and we've got the word balance. So it's like bank balance, money flow. So this card links perfectly, even with the imagery and the words, to the 3 cards that have been picked. And this card also, it adds up to a 7. So it is about that kind of spiritual healing, going inwards, being reflective, taking that time for yourself this week as well. So the Capricorn full moon is going to fully help you do that. So let me know how those cards are resonating, what is coming up for you as you're listening to these messages. Just know also when I do these particular weekly guidance kind of like recordings, that there is healing going on in the transmission as well. Always for the highest good of all concerned, of course. If you've got the card deck itself, you can work with these cards through the week just to give yourself that added level of support, of healing and activation on your request. All you've got to do is leave your cards out and ask for that to be done for your highest good, and then just go on about your day and allow the magic to happen. All right, love and blessings, everybody. Have a fabulous week. Enjoy this full moon, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.